Mr. Kraus?
That's such a great question. And there's the bell, so I'm sure you got to get someplace. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
How do you do this assignment? Well, guys, it's so good to see you. Thanks, Mo. And the question is, what's going on with the assignment? Let's get to it. Okay, here we go. So you got this Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connell. It really is a dangerous game if you get my drift and my meaning. How do you accomplish this vocab assignment? Well, there's this directions video, which if you click on it, it pulls up a link, and then we don't listen to the ads, but there's my Most Dangerous Game vocab helpful video. How does he have a video when he already made the video? It's the Matrix, I guess. Anyway, so that's a helpful link for you, which you should already know. Here's a link to the text. That's super important with page numbers. By the way, these QR codes work. In the past, kids have scanned each other's screens, but they're also hyperlinks, the actual image themselves, to the same thing. Here's not the best, like production value-wise for the story, but it's super awesome. So there's just some links for you guys to get this assignment done. What is it? Well, it's vocab. Right? Let's go through the words as quick as I can here. Receding, disarming, prolonged, imprudent, surmounted, unruffled, invariably, diverting, impulse, and protruding. If you know any of these words, that's actually a good thing. That's awesome. And if you don't know them, this would be exposure to help you understand the story we're about to read, The Most Dangerous Game. Okay. So you want to find a quote. That means copy the sentence from where the vocab word occurs. So you click on the link, pull up your vocab. Here's a great trick with you Mac users. Command F, and this little dialog box opens up, and you type in the first word, which was receding. There it is, the receding lights of the yacht. Oh my gosh, we're talking about yachts? Desperately he struck out with strong strokes. Oh, is that comma fanboys? Comma but... It is. Calm down, Mr. Kraus. It's just a grammar move. We go back. We paste it in there. We need quote marks. Not sure why there's a random space in there. And then check this out for the citation. This is super critical here. Connell with 2 N's and 2 L's. And then we need the number of the page. That's this thing right here. You must have the citation, guys. You must have the citation. I'm going to make it larger. Must have the citation. That's what we're working on right here at the end. So let's go back to our text and figure out what page we're on. Was there a page number? Oh, yeah, there is. So page 3, page 4. All right, cool. So then we go back to this and we type in the number of the page, close parentheses, and 1 period at the end. So then we're going to make all this normal text. And we're going to, I'm doing this for emphasis, guys. You also need quote marks here at the end. And I'm going to take off a lot of points, all right, just to put it succinctly or bluntly. So make sure you have that citation, all right? Make sure you have the quote marks at the beginning and at the end. Then you need a sentence. You need to create your own sentence with the vocab that is 7 words or longer. And there must be 4 comma fanboy moves throughout the handout, this vocab activity. So you don't have to do 4 in one box, you have to do 4 overall. That's what that means. So if you do 1 in the first, second, third, and fourth, you've met the requirement, right? So that's what you're going to be working on. So let's take a look at this first example. You're welcome to keep my example on your screen. All right, so here we go, a little self-deprecating humor. Mr. K is going bald. There's my comma fanboy, so he has a receding hairline, right? The hair is scared of the edge of my forehead. Because, since, and when really help make your sentences longer, guys, if you're struggling. All right, we could stick in a picture here. I'm sure you guys know this, but just to review, you go to Google, you hit the old images tab, and I'm going to type in receding hairline. I'm going to grab a quick image. That's not me, but maybe it is. And then if you don't know this, this is pretty cool. I just click and hold on to the image and then bring it over here to the cell and let go. And Google Docs is updated to automatically resize the image. So that's cool. Keep it small, guys. And definitely keep it school appropriate. Enough said there. And just like the Comma fanboys, you got to have 4 overall. Please have 4 pictures. So if you do 4 pictures in a row, you've met that requirement. Obviously, if you guys do extra pictures in Comma fanboys, I'll hook you up with extra credit. Hey, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in class awfully soon. All right, have a good one. How do I stop this? Where is that button? Are you guys still watching?